to this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Alienware Intel Presents Alienware Gaming Saturday, is hosted by the Esports Club. This is going to be Bullet on the casting desk. With me, joining alongside is going to be my friend Mr. Raider. Raider, we are back again for another Alienware Gaming Saturday. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, honestly. From being just another Saturday to being the Alienware Gaming Saturday, it's absolutely amazing. And I'm pretty happy about being there on this desk. And so far from the last 2 years, we have already enjoyed a lot of your amazing actions and we have visited quite a few cities. Always there is some kind of competition coming through. There are some kind of learnings that are going to be there in between the opponents and also the teammates at the same point, because coordination and all of those things, like if you talk about the coordination, if you talk about the trade fires, if you talk about the insights that one relays to another teammate, is something that will always be there. And that's exactly why Alienware and the combined effort from their corner brings in the Alienware Gaming Saturdays.
Yes, sir. For today, we are at Lucknow city, where the entire action is going to be happening over there at the Dell exclusive store located at Lal Bagh at Hazaratganj, and you also have the exclusive meet and greet session happening with the Mania. So yes, folks, if you are near Lal Bagh, Hazaratganj, make sure to visit the Dell exclusive store over there. But for now, let's take a look at the overall prize pool for our Valorant segment, which is going to happen on the entire broadcast for today. Yep. But let me remind you, it's not just for Valorant. We also have the Mortal Kombat 1 action going on side by side, but that's going to be only getting played in a semi-LAN in kind of an environment over there at the Delicate store. But for now, talking about our Valorant prize pool, the first team to win it all will take home 15,000 worth of Amazon vouchers, and the second place will take home 13,000 worth of Amazon vouchers with them.
Interesting, what an intriguing prize pool. At the same point, of course, as Bullet said, there is also the action of Mortal Kombat 1 that is going on. So if you guys are keen, just go ahead and visit the Dell exclusive store in Hazratganj, Lucknow, and the name of the store is obviously the Alienware exclusive store. I do believe that you are going to get a lot of insights regarding what kind of laptop do you need. It could be M16R2 or some other version of Alienware laptops, or maybe some accessories is what you need. All of that is something that you can really cherish from the Alienware store. So our experts are there, they can get you all the insights that you need. But now let's have a look at the schedule as well, because there are quite a few amazing matchups that we are going to see, and of course it's going to be a 2v2 game that we are going to see. So in order to kick it off, we have Perzy versus BabyBoi. That's a pretty intriguing name, and obviously that has been another go-to part of Alienware Gaming Saturdays, having some intriguing names, some interesting names coming through, just not in terms of the team name but also the player IGNs.
Yes, sir. Our first matchup is going to be between the side of Perzy facing up the side of BabyBoi. After that, we're going to see Blank facing up the team named as Noobie 1. We got PaperX, of course the PaperX from Lal Bagh Hazaratganj facing up the team named as Team Alpha. But last but not the least, in the first brackets, we have Rulers of Hell. Probably they are the descendant of Hela, facing up the side of Valient Valors. So let me remind you, folks, this entire event is not going to have any kind of second chances, no more second seed brackets, no more there's going to be no double eliminations. So to win it all, you have to be the team to remain undefeated for the entire tournament. If you lose out any of these brackets, and if you lose out in any of these rounds, you go directly out of the entire tournament. But let me remind you, folks, once again, this entire event is happening at the exclusive store located at Lal Bagh Hazaratganj in Lucknow city. So if you're nearby it, make sure to visit and get a hands-on feel of Dell Alienware M16R2.
We are always keen on watching how the individuals have evolved because if I'm not wrong, we have visited Lucknow quite a few times in the past 2 years. So yes, we really want to see what kind of competition this time the Lucknow individuals will be bringing to the table, how that particular team is going to evolve. Obviously, the names are going to be different. Maybe there are certain new individuals who have registered into the picture, but then again, Valorant as a game in itself has evolved a lot when it comes to its players, and we have seen quite a few different meta shifts and all of that. And obviously when it comes to the patch notes, if you're keen on esports, you definitely have to figure out the patch notes. And in terms of patch notes, yes, there are certain buffs and nerfs that have been there for certain duelists. Like if I'm not wrong, Phoenix has got a buff and eventually Neon is the one which has got the nerf. All of that will be seen in the game, so let's dive into the game as well. Let's see how that action is going to get implemented when it comes to the real scenario of a game.
Our first matchup between the side of Perzy Falls and BabyBoi has been started, folks. On the side of BabyBoi, as we can see, they have the Reina combined with ISO, but on the other hand, from the side of Perzy Falls, we got Neon accompanied by the side of Reina. So an intriguing mix where we always see Reina being the topmost, highly picked in the entire team deathmatch segment. But also comes down that Neon and ISO are always the second best choice, I would say, in the overall pick rate here at the Alienware Gaming Saturday.
Beautiful. That's a cutthroat competition that we are looking at. Banana Bandit, he finds one, he gets two as well. Pretty impressive with that ghost. Now there's a clear frontier sheriff in the hand, misses first, second, third. Maybe not going to miss the fourth one, but no, unfortunately the fourth one didn't even come through. It's Perzy Fall who is just going to retaliate, reciprocate what the other guy did. Oh, there you go. It's a 3k already for Perzy Fall. One auto lead, he retaliates. There's a dash, there's a relay bolt that could have been utilized, but never mind. He's back to the spawn. 6-5 again, pretty cutthroat so far, but again the series have changed, and it seems like that Banana Bandit and his team of BabyBoi will be taking the charge, will be taking the lead in their favor. Ooh, that was a good one from Banana Bandit, right on the cranium.
This looks like a very head-to-head game, in my opinion, Raider. We are able to see, Perzy Falls going back and forth with back and forth with three back-to-back kills, but it all comes also down from the side of BabyBoi as well, as now they are able to redeem themselves coming back from the spawn room, as Banana Bandit and one Autumn Leaf both get their opponent one by one. So yes, this is looking like a very head-to-head game where we can expect a possible draw. I'm making a very early prediction, but yes, we might expect a very early draw coming off for the entire broadcast for today here at the AWGS. Presented by Intel and Alienware, but it also comes down on how Perzy Falls, or maybe even for the side of BabyBoi, I can say for 1 second that if they are able to capitalize on 2 or 4 kills back to back, yes, the entire scenarios can get changed a little bit. But for now, folks, stage 2 is about to end as you hear the in-game narrator. But for now, we will see. Oh, a really good shot coming off in the end with that Marshall, second off indeed. But there you go, we do see BabyBois are able to not perform as so babyly, but they're able to perform like the pros. Yes, for now we do see for the side of Banana Bandit going with the Guardian one tap, takes out the side of Mommy. Perzy Fall 8 comes off. I was expecting that maybe his teammate will also use those Guardian shots we might see from the other end as well. But for now, Perzy Fall having that advantage over Guardian because you are on Phantom, as the Guardian shot wasn't connected on a headshot. So yes, you'll get that advantage to take him out as soon as possible. But a Banana Bandit comes off from the respawn, takes out the side of the other guy. But Pommy comes off from the other respawn as well and takes him out in that trade game. 15-18 now. Like I said, Raider, this looks like, yes, this might be a very head-to-head game, but I have a feeling this might result in a draw.
Okay, let's have a look at it. I mean, so far, yes, of course, I would agree that it's a pretty much cutthroat competition type of scenario that is working out. From the other side, from the attacking side, from the team of BabyBoi, it's, I believe, the Banana Bandit who is definitely beautiful when it comes to his play style and eventually the way he delivers. But Neon, it's just not that easy for a Neon to come up with an overdrive and find a lot of value as the older days were able to bring in. Now it seems like that Neon is a little bit more vulnerable, and that's exactly what happened to Perzy Fall. But he brings in the Odin. Lord Odin is here right now, dishing out the damage. that was required. Beautiful. Again, bringing in the best weapon that you can have for a spam into the picture. Banana Bandit, he gets compromised. One autumn leaf instantaneously retaliates. Yet another beautiful closure from the sides of one autumn leaf. The ISO fights back 20 to 23. Yes, there is a possibility that we might see a draw, but at the same point, we cannot neglect the sheer aim difference that is there from the sides of BabyBoi. They are definitely looking good with the aim, but no, there comes a beautiful retaliation. One autumn leaf super low, had to go down. That's exactly what happened, but now both the players will be charging in from the same angle. This Neon and its survival is a little bit on the dicey corner, but he still fights back.
Yeah, we still see the redemption from both the teams one by another as they are getting the chance. Scores getting equalized right now. One autumn leaf takes out the side of Perzy that Vandal one tap. But on the other hand, Perzy will try to get one or two more as they get the chance though. But Banana Bandit will take out the side of Neon once more. Mommy comes off on the middle of the map. Oh, what a brilliant shot in the end. He gets both of them. What a superb game awareness over there, and the score gets equalized. The frag score gets equalized on the scoreboard, lads, once again. Last 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Of course, there's a lot of time where things can go anywhere around, but like I said, I'm gonna stick with my prediction later. I feel like this might result in a draw, but yes, for the time being now, both of the teams are showing an impeccable gameplay as they are able to get the chance to catch one another off guard, go for those one-on-one headshot, try to catch on the trade game playing right. You also see a lot of utilities from Neons, from Reina, utilized being very fruitful. So yes, this can be anyone's game from now on.
I agree. It can be a very cutthroat competition. The way it's looking like, I mean, both the teams are trying to compensate on each other's end, and they're trying to build some good points under their favor. It seems like that ISO might find a value. Yes, he did. He had that shield in his favor, which was able to tank up the initial shot right on the cranium. Now, again with that Lear, trying to confuse the opponent, trying to just blind them off. But it's just not that easy. Oh my god, from a Phantom, this kind of value I was not expecting. And look at them, both of them have actually taken the heal orb, and now both of them are still getting the value. From a here, BabyBoi and his team was looking very good, to a situation where BabyBoi can't even find a single point. We have all seen what the competition is all about. 36 to 32. Finally, some bombers coming through from BabyBoi. There's the Odin in order to, but it will be traded off instantaneously. Banana Bandit, he got that Odin out of the equation, but ISO, he can bring that X factor out here. Can find a lot of value. No, unfortunately, gets confused. There you go. 38 to 35. Still, 2 minutes left. Things can change in anybody's favor. It could be a game for Banana Bandit. It could be a game for Perzy.
While looking in for those back-to-back frag points as soon as they can find that opportunity to tap on. As you can hear it, folks, Ultra Obs, ultimates coming out from Neon, ultimates coming out from ISO can be a game-changing one. Can turn the tables around. But look at the plays coming in from the side of Mommy. Absolutely slaying in the arena right now. But as I said, Kasher could, he gets that opportunity, puts them down, both of them one by one. 40 now. There's a lot of time in the hand for the side of Perzy to get that lead much bigger and better than this. One not only Banana Bandit comes in 44 now. ISO ult getting wasted, and
Over there.
gonna do at this time at something in a situation like this where you just need 1 or 2 points to even it out, but making it to 45 to 43 now, 45 to 44 now. Things are about to get really tense in the last 45 seconds.
There you go. You're talking about 45s. There is a score line of 45 each as well. Who's going to take the toll now? Oh, it's actually the sides of Perzy. They're taking a lead in their favor, but obviously the play was super low. One of them leaf takes the advantage of it. The other guy has been spotted. There you go. Beautiful delivery from the other side. 47 to 46. Final few seconds. Overdrive comes through. Maybe he's going to cook the opponent alive, but it just did not happen. Mommy takes the trade. Should have like stuck into the corner. Should have decided to like go for the heal orb rather than going for a particular fight. That's exactly where it just costed them a lot. Now both the players are going to charge in a same manner, from the same line. Then they might find a value. Last few seconds. It is definitely a draw. Wow, intriguing. Perzy versus BabyBoi. We still do not have the conclusion, as it's a draw coming through in the very first action of Alienware Gaming Saturdays of this year. Amazing. Wow.
I mean, I should call myself the prediction god here at Alienware Gaming Saturdays.
Go for it.
Yeah, there you have it, folks. I called this out, but yes, that was a completely random prediction. I just gave it away, but that entirely resulted that both of the teams really gave it all their level out play, that they just wanted to prove that they are here to win and here to just defeat their opponent and get into the second bracket rounds for today's Alienware Gaming Saturday, presented by Alienware and of course getting hosted by the esports club. A very head-to-head game. I was expecting a better from the side of Team Perzy in the end, because they got that very early advantage in the stage 2 as well. They had that opportunity in the stage 3 as well, but in the final stages, yes, they kind of lacked that, those successfully tapping onto that opportunity, trying to catch your opponent off guard. Many times they kind of failed in that. But for now, folks, yes, the first match has resulted in a draw. Don't go anywhere. We'll be taking a short little break here at the Alienware Gaming Saturday, presented by Alienware Intel, hosted by the esports club. We'll be coming back after a really short break. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Alienware presents Alienware Gaming Saturday, hosted by the Esports Club. Your cast of authority bullet and radar back on the desk after a short little break, and yes, talking about our first game for the day that has resulted in a draw, and that will be played simultaneously that will be played side by side in the offline setting, and we will move on to our next game on the broadcast here. But yes, Raider, I just want to call myself prediction god at this point of time. In the last week as well, I called out 2 or 3 games, and that resulted in my prediction as well. And I just completely randomly called it off that this will be a result in a draw, because looking at the gameplay, you might say that will win by a margin of 2 or 3 points. But I just said yes, that can be a draw, and it resulted in a draw.
I mean, it's just like that calendars might change, but Bullet is still going to be the prediction god in even 2025. The very first Alienware Gaming Saturday that we got to see, there is a prediction coming in.
Yes.
The very first action. And it actually worked out for Bullet. So that's amazing. Now, definitely, Bullet, I'm going to put you in a lot of tough spots throughout the action now. And we are going to predict something for us as well as casters. Maybe what's going to happen next. Go for it.
Who knows?
I'm waiting
Who knows?
for
Who
it,
knows?
because you are the prediction god.
Yeah, I mean, I am kind of meaning Loki these days in some other games. So yes, calling myself a god might be the right.
Maybe god of mischief.
But hey, folks. Yes, sir. But for now, folks, we'll keep all the jokes and conversation aside. We'll proceed on to our next game, which is going to be between other 2 fine teams. But let me remind you, folks, we have also the meet and greet session happening with your favorite in Mania. If you are living very near to the direct exclusive store, or you are located at Guns in Lucknow city, and you can actually make some time to go over there and meet your favorite influencer, grab some photos, grab some selfies, have a conversation, because in the store kind of to have over there for Alienware Gaming Saturday is something very, I would say, gamer friendly, something very, I would say, content creators as well, that you get that conversations happening in with the creator, where you can ask for some tips, ask for what's going around the content space. But for now, folks, on our screens right now, our next matchup, Blank facing up the team named as Noobie 1 has been started off. On the other hand, we have ILY Nikita teamed up with One Shot playing it as Phoenix. And on the other hand, on the further side of Blank, we do have Cypher accompanied by the side of Rina. So playing in as Cypher in a setting like this can be very interesting to see. But let's see what they have in store for us.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to see some tripwires being utilized, some spy cams being utilized, some cyber cages. Maybe it's going to be useful. I doubt that Neural Theft is going to be that big of an ultimate, but then again, if you really want to find a value, even Resurrection, which is completely useless in this particular mode, can work out in some manner. Like, you can have that edge, a mental edge only, because when it comes to that ability, it's just not going to work, because of the fact that as soon as you go down, your teammate is going back to the spawn, you won't be able to use that resurrection. But yes, with this spy cam, you can find a lot of value. Got the information of where the player is, but One Shot really one-shotted the opponent. I know that's typically not a word, but the way this guy played was also pretty amazing. 5-7, that's the scoreline. Stage 2 is already here. We have Singers, Sheriffs and Spectres coming through pretty shortly, and those type of weapons being delivered in the picture. Let's really dive into the action and see what is going to happen next. There is a Bucky over here. So in this staircase type of area, that Bucky can really be valuable.
Yes, sir. For those of you wondering, folks, what going to be the outcome for our last game, which got resulted in a draw, let me tell you, we got the confirmation that will be played simultaneously side by side, but that won't be shown on the broadcast. So if you want to know that what's going to be the result of the game, make sure to check out the story updates coming in and the post updates coming in from the side of the Esports Club on their and by you can just understand the kind of mishaps happening in from both sides. But in the end, that will be the side of Last Flame to take out the side of One Shot. And just like that, we will enter the stage 3 of this entire game. A lot of these shots are getting misfired. A lot of these shots are not getting connected at the right point where they want to. But yes, I do see a lot of these utility from the side of Cypher getting utilized pretty well now. But one shot comes off to take down the side of Perzy. Oh, Nikita will be more than surprised. Out of nowhere, getting headshot from the side of La Fame. More than happy to confirm that one. But Nikita comes off from the respawn base once more and she gets denied once more.
Intriguing so far. A lot of value is coming through, no doubt in that for everyone, and they're just being unstoppable the way they're playing. Once again getting the right value. Oh, this one was not that good. Leroy could have really found out the value. He was like onto his last shot, but he just waited a little longer. Those miscued shots are obviously not going to be that effective. But here's the player, one shot. He figured out that there's a barrel that is roaming around in that angle. Shot down the player. Here's an ultimate, one shot instantaneously. Shuts down that ultimate, and the usage of that ultimate is just going to go in vain. But it's Leroy is going to make sure that he shuts down the other guy that comes through on his crosshair. Obviously down to like a very low amount of HP, but still that heal off can bring him back to 100% HP, and the shields could be performing equally well.
You disappoint me.
Champion Vandal in the hand of the champion, the top fragger of the lobby. That's why there's that glare, that shimmer. Then again, is he going to really find that value? Let's wait and watch. Has been tagged quite a few times. He's just evading, just waiting for the right moment. Whenever the player swings, he can find out the value, that's for sure.
Yes, 21 to 12 now. Noobie 1. Noobie 1 is definitely not going to be the team who's gonna get out of this segment. By their name playing as Noob, but they are the professional ones, playing like the professional ones at this point of time. And the struggling ones are going to be the black ones right now. They are struggling, and look at the margin. There's more than 10 kills on an average, but that will be completely whipped off for more than 22, making off their way, and just 14 coming off from the side of blank. So yes, things are getting very hard for the side of the blank, but as of now, yes, Nikita and One Shot able to capitalize on few other kills. But as soon as the frame comes off from the other end, he will be able to take down both of the players coming off from the side of the blank.
Interesting. Team Blank constantly trying to fight back, constantly trying to step up the notch, but it seems like that they are definitely struggling. 16 to 25, there's a decent difference that is available. That difference is of like now 10 frags. So there has to be a comeback storyline from the sides of Blank, otherwise they're going to go out. Remember guys, it's basically a V1 type of equation. You don't have any other opportunities to fight back, and that Phoenix comes up with a curveball but hits himself, was flashed at the same point. Even the opponent was, but the opponent had an idea of where the player could be. The Flame on the other corner goes in for a 5 frag bomber, but instantaneously gets compromised as well. Nikita fights back, but still there's a big difference that is in work. The Flame, as soon as he comes out, he bites back, he retaliates, shuts down the opponent. There's a 2k already. La Flame pretty good with his one shots coming through.
Yes, but for now there will be some silly mistakes happening in from the side of blank, as you can see. But for now, as I said that one, we do see the first off coming off, a real crispy one, with that resulting in a headshot and get that kill. But look at the difference in the terms of the frag points. Yes, the other team is at 30, the other team and their opponent team is at just 18. So on an average of 15 to 20 points around is going to be the difference. By looking at the entire play style coming off from the side of blank. But it's really interesting to see how the side of Cypher from the side of Leroy is using the camera, the true price and everything, and just waiting around in the corner. The fact that yes, one of the firm that one single shot of that judge shotgun.
And is the only option that one tank. They are in a very big urgent requirement of a lot of frags. They're constantly trying to get some good values, but so far it seems like that is just not going to be that easy. Like they might find some good frags, but at the end, in order to conclude the deal, in order to get the upper hand, you still need to find 10 more frags, in which I think there could be a very good gatekeeping scenario. But LaFlame just wanted to test the water. He was trying to stay out of the barricades and he wanted to shoot down the opponent. It's just not going to happen. You won't be able to go back. It's like he was stuck. Leroy comes back from the other corner, shuts down the player with a mere ghost in his hand. Now has got the judge once again being wielded, and he's patiently waiting to see if somebody is going to make some gutsy move and eventually try to push in. And if that is going to be the easily find some good player.
Even if you make some gutsy moves like that, and you're gonna end up resulting like that. And just what happened with one shot. There are way too many utilities getting played right from the side of Noobie 1 players. So whether it's everything, whether it's Cypher using tripwires and the cameras as soon as possible. But they know for the upper hand. So we just need to chill. We just need to calm down. In the end, one shot will be able to put down the side of Phoenix with that one tap, but last flame will deny the ult play coming off from the side of Phoenix, and in the end, it will be the side of Leroy to come out of the respawn base and get his vengeance. Look at the scoreboard right now, folks, 38 to 26 now, and this definitely looks like Blank has that's completely gone blank on what they want to do, how they want to do. They're just able to push down some random shots, sometimes successful, sometimes unsuccessful, and just 30 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, they're definitely trying, no doubt in that, but the best part is there's already a very big advantage that is there in favor of Noobie 1. And they're just moving to the next stage. There's no denying it because 12 frags over difference is just not that easy to come back into the picture. 10 more seconds. In these 10 seconds, there is no chance that there will be a comeback from the size of Team Blank. They could have gotten that comeback, but they should have started from when there were just 2 to 3 minutes left. At that point, they could have really started that comeback, but they have taken a huge amount of time, should I say. So that in turn is going to cause their disqualification, their elimination out of this competition. Not really the disqualification, but the elimination due to the fact that they are already out. Number of points, number of frags were not that on par as compared to the competition. So yeah, there you go. Pretty good game coming in from Noobie 1. First one was a draw, second one definitely a one-sided affair for us to watch, and that's how we have kicked off the new year.
Yes, sir. And we just completely forgot, Raider. It's our first day of Alienware Gaming Saturday, presented by Alienware Intel, hosted by the Esports Club in the year 2025. So happy New Year, everyone who are joining in our broadcast for here at the Alienware Gaming Saturdays, and of course everyone here at the production in the back. And we got 2-3 folks handling out the entire thing. So yeah, happy New Year to all of you as well. But for now, folks, our second match resulted in a very one-sided affair, like as Raider told you. But it also comes down to how both of the teams are playing it out in the starting of those in the starting stages. We did saw the side of Blank getting some early picks, but they were able to just maneuver around, lurking in those corners somewhere around, and that was the complete advantage getting taken off from those Cypher utilities. We did saw trap wires playing off very cleverly. We did saw the camera users getting played off very cleverly, very smartly. So I feel like, yes, even in these kind of scenarios, even in 2v2 deathmatch, Cypher can be your go-to guy.
It can be, but we'll get to see what kind of play Cypher can bring to the picture after a quick short break. So stay tuned, guys. Hey guys, as promised, after a quick short break, yes, we are once again back at the desk of the Alienware and Intel presents the Alienware Gaming Saturdays, hosted by the Esports Club. Well, it's me, Raider, along with me, we do have Bullet on the desk once again. And so far, we have seen two beautiful actions already. And in these two actions, what really happened was basically the first one was a draw, second one was literally a one-sided affair, to be honest. So we've seen two different sides of a coin. Now, what do you think, Bullet? What's going to happen next?
What's going to happen next? I feel like we might see a very head-to-head combat happening in a very head-to-head game happening in between two other fine teams. But for now, folks, yes, this is a very random call-out prediction. We haven't seen who the players are. We haven't seen even a minute of a gameplay, but they are able to offer on inside the arena in a 2v2 battle. But I'm very happy to see again agents like Cypher getting utilized, agents like Sage we saw in the last week, different set of agents, agent variation that I'm able to see here in the battle. But for now, it's going to be between the side of the Paper X facing the team named as Team Alpha. The opening pick is already here. Cyrek gets one. In the end, it's going to be Experiment take off the side of Jet, resulting in a 1v1 showdown between these two fine folks. But yes, coming back to the agent composition that we were talking about, I'm very happy to see a lot of these players utilizing a lot of different agents, trying to even win out with those agents, and I'm also very heavily relying on those agents' utility play. But for now, Paper X will be the team to get on the early advantage. 4-1 will be the scoreline in the first 1 minute. But talking about for the side of Team Alpha, they're right now even just struggling to get out of the spawn base and go into the middle of the arena.
It is going to be a difficult challenge, no doubt, and that I completely agree with your points that there is going to be a situation where we will get to see both the teams going head to head quite a bit. But specifically when it comes to pistol rounds, we have seen certain teams who have not yet really outperformed their competition when it comes to those pistol rounds, because you cannot expect a particular team to be great at what they can do in pistol round as well, and along with that the next few rounds as well. There might be a perspective from those teams that they kind of struggle in those specific rounds where the pistol rounds are there, and finally when there is AR available, I'm talking about the final stage, guys, in that final stage they start to overperform and eventually overachieve and compensate whatever they lost, whatever they kind of were able to lose in the previous 3 stages. So I'm looking forward to that kind of a play. But this curveball was very, very precise. Experiment on the other corner will do some amazing experiments, and it seems like that the hypothesis is working, that he is performing.
For now, we are in the second stage, folks. We do see the side of Jet just going to backstab anyone as possible, but it's going to be the side of Aizen going to come from behind, take down the side of Jet. Cyrus comes in from the front instead and picks out the side of Phoenix as he was on the reload. Yes, some unlucky factors have been the play that when we are trying to take in, when we are trying to initiate a gunfight, but you are not in the right amount of ammo left in your mag, and you go in for a reload. Sometimes these scenarios can be very faulty and very lethal for your overall performance. But stage 2 is about to end, and we will see the start of stage 3, where Paper X are leading in by 6 points now. Make that to 4 now. But for the side of Team Alpha, they are slowly and steadily getting their pace or getting their good grip on the entire game.
Beautiful. As soon as the ARs are available, the Guardians and Bulldogs are coming through. You can clearly see there is a difference in type of plays, difference in type of the angles that these guys are trying to play with simultaneously on a different notch. If you see that the lead that Paper X had is now slowly getting enlarged, slowly getting bigger. But this is the way this team really wanted to compensate the picture. But when it comes to the competition, Experiment is the guy who you need to shut down as a team, or as a team member of Paper X, then only you can outperform. Look at this, the Empress just instantaneously goes in vain. That's a big blunder being done from the sides of that arena. I was really thinking on maybe he's going to find some good value, but no, that's not the case. Here comes the shield. No, even the Blade Storm is out. So both the ultimates are in vain, but in order to compensate, in order to fight back, Cyrex brings in the trusty Spectre, the Prime Spectre, and it worked out beautifully.
Look at them now, look at the side of Paper X, just a matching shoulder to shoulder play, step by step play, going in those corners, trying to find one or more than the one. They're going to be in the other side of Jet, finding 3 of them, as one of the players was just respawned, who got eliminated pretty early during that fight. So it's back to back coming off for the side of Paper X only for now, because it's very clear, 26 to 27 to 18, 27 to 19. So it kind of gets you on your nerves that yes, it will be the side of Paper X to take this victory anthem being played from at their end. But for the side of Team Alpha, what I'm really happy that they are not giving up at any time of point. They are just trying and trying and trying to get that momentum get going, and also aim for that equalizing score.
Hoping for the best, to be honest. 29 to 21. Last 4.5 minutes are left. In this, you have to either make a history or be the history. So let's see if there's something that is different from the sides of Paper X. So far, Paper X have done some wonderful stuff, but at the same point, Experiment is the one that they need to stop, because if this guy remains at large into the lobby, he can really bring in that value for the team. Now Paper X again with a banger of a lead, trying to continue on it, trying to just rise onto the notion. Jet finally goes down, had a 3k. That's definitely a beautiful run coming through, but in long ranges you cannot go with the Phantom. In close range, maybe with Phantom you can find a lot of value, but in long range I do believe that Vandal with some burst shots or single taps, it is obviously a little bit more chaotic, a little bit more effective. But so far, 35 to 24, Team Alpha, they are not at all at the good spot. Alphas are becoming the betas, and eventually they might lose the battle. But trust me guys, 3.5 minutes is more than enough of a time to be back in the picture. And that too when there is a difference of less than 10 points.
Fallen out Team Alpha just getting beaten out to beta from their opponent team. It's 37 to 27. I mean, it can possible be a chance where yes, we might witness and head-to-head game. But for that, even for that to happen, we need someone from the side of Team Alpha to step up and kill those tanks first. I mean, as soon as possible.
Time has come, 3 minutes left. This is a period when everybody knows that you need to come back, you need to be on par with your approach, and irrespective of what happened in the past. I do believe this is a moment where there should be some beautiful trade fires, and eventually the coordination part has to really work out. In this moment, I do believe that the information really has to be there. Here comes a kill contract. Is he going to find someone? Yes, of course, that's Cyrax. I think Cyrax has got a Phantom, so let's see if that Phantom is going to be valuable. This time it is. Beautiful. The Phantom really worked out. The player is back into the picture. Jet and Cyrax, both of them are delivering some heavy blows, which in turn are making the job a little bit more difficult for the sides of Team Alpha to be back in the picture.
For now, it's going to be 44 to 33 now. Slowly and steadily, yes, Team Alpha are just catching up the scoreline what Paper X has mounted at the top of the scorecard. But yes, it's going to be Salvus going to put down the side of Reina. Jet comes again. He takes a wooden Wolverine out of nowhere. And there you go. It's going to be the final player who can die in the end.
Intriguing. Let's see what's next. Super X, 48 amazing frags. 1.5 minutes left. As the timer is going up, the hopes of Team Alpha being back in the picture are going down. I don't have any doubts right now in my mind that Paper X is definitely the one which is going to back out the winning streak if they continue doing what they are, and eventually if Team Alpha did not figure out the right factor to win, the right way to retaliate, which it seems like that Experiment has got the idea. But trust me, it's just like if a single individual is fighting the way it needs to be, then obviously the team is going to be on the back foot. Experiment, look at him, a 3k from his corner. Finally Jet, he compensates, shuts down Experiment. The ultimate coming in from Aizen, that is the Phoenix, was not that worthwhile of an ult, but Jet, that was just beautiful. Beautiful dash, he dashes away, shuts down the opponent from a different angle. 53 to 41. Now all Team Paper X has to do is just buy some time, is just confuse your opponent.
Yes, sir. Aizen will connect the first off really beautifully on the side of Jet. But his teammate on the other hand side, the operator. Aizen gets the second one. He gets the third one as well on towards Cyrax with a headshot. So yes, operator can be a game changer one. And this kind of scenario, if you are able to kill off your opponents with that sniper rifle.
Interesting. So far, every single time whenever we get to see a beautiful fight coming through, somehow or the other, it's experiment from the sides of Team Alpha, who's trying to bring in the value for the team. But look at the difference, it's massive right now. 11 frags of difference. I would like to call this one again a one-sided affair. So beautiful competition coming in from the sides of Paper X, and they knew what they had to do in the picture. And the only reason why I do believe that Paper X was able to win the battle was basically that they had the command from the pistol round. Then it started to topple down in the second stage. But after that, as soon as they got the Guardians and Bulldogs available, they once again started to compete in the picture. And the second part that I loved the most was basically that both Jet and the other guy, Silex, that was the arena. Both of them were equally good with their aim, and they were pretty much taking some duels, trying to fight back, trying to retaliate on 1v1 fights or 1v2 fights. But from the other side, if you see, what Team Alpha had was just one Alpha, I believe, and that was basically Experiment, because that guy was amazing, playing on an ISO, getting a lot of frags in his favor. But the problem there was that he was the only individual who was trying to top in terms of the frags. The other guy, he was supporting, but again, when the other team, when the opponent is fighting back in that particular manner, that support is just not going to work in that way. Anyway, we'll take a short break for now, and we'll get to see what happens next into the fourth matchup today. So stay tuned.
Hey guys, as promised, we are back here at the Alienware Gaming Saturday, presented by Alienware Intel and hosted by the Esports Club. Now we have witnessed three matches back to back. We saw a match getting resulted in a draw. We did saw a match getting in head to head. We did saw a match getting ended in a very one-sided affair. So we have gotten a gist of everything. But yes, we'll be jumping down to our next game for the day.
Definitely, we are looking forward to see how this fourth action is going to be there, because again we started with the draw, then so far we have seen quite a few one-sided dominations coming through. I mean, the second one was pretty much clear that it's a one-sided domination. This third one was a little bit closer to it, like 11 frags over difference was there, but then again from the very onset of the competition, team was trying to dominate Team Alpha on the other corner. There was just a single individual known as Experiment who was pretty good with this place, but then again you need that team support when you're fighting with a 2v2 battle. If there is a solo 1v1 type of scenario, maybe Experiment could have easily overturned the other particular team, but when it comes to a combined factor, when it comes to a combined team effort, at that point you need to really rely onto your teammate for information, for trade fires and for situations like that. So in terms of that, I do believe that the other team was pretty much perfect, so that's exactly why they were able to move on. Now as we are diving deeper into the competition, I do believe that the competition is going to be even more tougher.
Definitely. As soon as our next round proceeds on, and we go into, show you on the broadcast what the teams are in for the next matches, I completely agree. The matches are going to be tougher and tougher and more unique as well in terms of the agent pace and in terms of the overall game. Our next game between Valiant Warriors, of course, when we decided Raji Star to put down the side of Ace Slow, was playing it in as Reina. So we got Reina accompanied by ISO. On the other side, we have Reina accompanied by the ISO. So it's totally a mirror composition. Comes down on how they are able to timely utilize their utility play, or no, able to get those shots right back to back.
Trouble awaits. All I can say right now is Rulers of Hell are definitely ruling the hell at this point, because of the way that Valiant Valors are just not being able to be on par.
Over there.
Let's see. There's a sneaky attack that has been proved. One shot, one down, two shot, two down. Beautiful. Already a 5k, that too in the very first stage. This is how the domination has to be there from the sides of Rulers of Hell. Valiant Valors. So far, for them, situations are just not looking that easy. But obviously, there's a long route to go. Maybe they're going to overcompensate and come back into the...
Let's see. I mean, at this point of time, again, up till stage 2, it's very hard to tell. Even in stage 3 and 5, we have seen tables getting turned around. But we do see the destabilizer going off from the side of Rising Star, and Shiva on the other hand gets one more, and Shiva Ace gets the headshot on towards ISO. Now it's going to just 8 minutes left on the clock now. Slowly and steadily, we do see the side Rulers of Hell are able to make up a good mark on the scorecard. Those 4 to 3 to 1. They're slowly and steadily increasing their overall points on the scorecard.
Talking about the points, yes. It seems like that Valiant Trailers, they have finally figured it out how they can bring out the points in their favor. But then again, stage 2 is a particular stage where no one can really sit comfortably, because pretty soon you'll get to see the weapons coming through from the other side. There's a Marshall. First shot was connected, but the second one, nowhere to be found. Lear is definitely significant. They're trying to go for some wall bangable shots, not really getting connected. Oh my god, look at that ISO. He is going bonkers, getting all the frags with that Bulldog. I mean, now I can clearly see that if the sides of Valiant Whalers get AR in their hand, they can be a different force of nature. If there is no ARs involved, just pistols and all, the team is clearly going to struggle. Ace Low on the other corner, fights back. N1 Shivesh, he also retaliates. Wow, beautiful. That was just precise. Rising Star is again rising. Rulers of Hell, they are showcasing what the real hell is, as they are fighting back with Outlaws, with Guardians, with Bulldogs, and some beautiful trade fires as well.
The trade fires are coming in from both sides, I would say. But for now, we do see the side of Guardians play again coming in from the side of Reina, and when Rajasthan using the martial off to pick up opponents with one shot if he's able to land a one shot head. But even though it was a body one, that is going to result in a kill. Rising Star gets on around to Ace Slow 17 to 15, and again it's looking like a very head-to-head game in the end, folks. As we face the final stage, the final 6 minutes in the stage number 3 in the final 6 minutes.
It's you and me.
Oh, that was bad. The kill contract came through, but nobody really got entangled in it because of the fact that there was a dismissal from the arena. That's how you can evade a successful ult like that. Beautiful usage of presence of mind. Use of health. Also they're trying to come up on top. Get some good values. Valient Valors on the other corner. They're trying to follow the footprints. But if you are the go-getters, you will have to bounce around and eventually figure some different opportunities, build a play with your teammate. Yes, that's exactly what Rulers of Health are trying to do right now. They are trying to combine their efforts. They're trying to bring in same angles from two different sides. That's beautiful. But now Rising Star has got the confirmation of where the players are. Goes in, charges along, fights back and shots both of them. That's beautiful from Rising Star. Rulers of Hell, they're looking good, but then again, it is definitely one of the closest matches that we have seen. Of course, the draw was the closest, but after that, there was a difference of more than 10 frags. Maybe in this one, once again, that will happen. But so far, Rulers of Hell, they are uncanny, undeniable. And it's pretty justified the way they are playing.
Pretty much justified. Look at the Rulers of Hell 28 to 23 now. Valient will finally get one after a pretty long time, even though the team has been in bed for more than quite a few times now. Slowly and steadily able to make space for their team to counter those shots coming off from the side of Mantis, but in the end, Mantis will be able to shut both down with a headshot, and we will be jumping off to final stage. 32 to 23 now. Nishivas gets one more. ISO from the side of Valient gets one more though, and Rising on the end takes out the side of ISO in the retaliation. Ace comes up from the spawn as he gets one more of the player, one of the players from the Valors, Valiant Valors.
On my mark.
For now, as we see, just 25 frags coming down from side of Valient. And Nishivas gets one. Boy is going bonkers as he gets two. Can he make it up for an ace? Probably the second time. Yes, he can. Back to back. Technically an ace. There you go.
Not ready yet.
Crucial frags. Crucial frags is what we have right now coming through. Amazing. He's low. 40, 28. Beautiful difference. They're just keen on enlarging the difference. They don't want to give this upper hand to their opponent, which is a great thing to be honest in this particular scenario. You really need to put the pace, really need to get the advantage into their cover. 43 to 30, Valors of Health. Brilliant. Valient Valors. It seems like that they're trying to catch up, but as soon as they catch up on a particular strategy, there's yet another strategy coming in from the sides of Valors of Health, which is really working out well for them.
You and me.
Yes, ISO gets triggered around. Both of the players are in the interdimensional play. Few of the shots getting missed, but finally it's going to be decided. Rising Star to shut down his nemesis, playing in as an ISO. 45 to 34. As I was speaking, one more kill comes up to make it into 34 now. 2 minutes and 29 seconds left on the clock. As Nico and when Rising Star gets one more, as he gets one more to wipe out the team, and the 2v2 is going to be back. It's going to be a comeback story, almost getting written off from the side of Valiant Valors.
Intriguing. Be more exchanges. Shivesh, look at him. 51 to 34. 2 minutes more to go. Highly competitive battle for that initial stage, but now it seems like that is pretty much one-sided. We really wanted to see a cutthroat action coming through, but then again, this is part and parcel of the competition. One's going to lose, another one is going to win the battle. And seems like that out here, it's definitely Rulers of Hell. Just look at that difference. It's now getting closer to 20 frags of a difference, which will be the biggest one for today. So far, obviously, maybe in the near future, we'll get to see some more big advantage and disadvantage type of scenarios. Some of that action could be there. But still, highly unlikely that Valient Valors will be able to come back into the picture. I mean, they're trying, no doubt in that, 100 and 100 for that. But it's just that the other side is a little bit more better and cohesive with their aim and they practice well to fight back in trade fire moments. Look at this, beautiful. The Empress goes in vain. And those ultimates are very, very costly. Like, you have to have a lot of ult tops in order to bring that impress.
More now, 50 seconds left on the clock. 60 for the side of Rulers of Hell, and Valiant Valors are at 43 now. Aslo gets one. Shivash gets out. ISO on the other hand also gets the opportunity to take down the last one standing as they come out of respawn, trying their level best. Aslo gets one more. Shiva Ace gets the opportunity to take down her nemesis. Back to back, we do see the back and forth gameplay happening in Raider. But when Shivash with the headshot, he is able to find both of them. So it's pretty obvious in the final 20 seconds, nothing major can be done from the side of Valiant Heroes. And for this game, the winner is going to be the side of Rulers of Hell. Rulers of Hell against the side of Valiant Valors. They have secured a really massive victory, a big W to them.
Oh yeah, a big upper hand in their favor right now with this win. They're definitely going to march in with a big smile on their face onto the next stage. Their opponents will be fearsome, filled with fear because of the fact that the way this team played. I mean, honestly, when it comes to the initial stages, we really got to see a lot of cutthroat competition. But as we progressed deeper into the match, as the timer was running low, clearly saw that Rulers of Hell had a very good idea that they are not going to overstep their boundaries. They'll play along the way, they get their information relayed between each other, and then along the way they're going to build some good trade fires, bring in some different angles to play with, and that's exactly what really worked out for them. Now from the other side, Valiant Valors, they were good, no doubt in that. Their synergy was also pretty on par, but it's just that they were not able to bring that element of surprise because of the fact that from the very onset of the competition they were on the back foot. So whenever they were trying to come back into the picture, there was a different strategy that was being utilized from the other side, from the Rulers of Hell. So this is how the game really changed.
Yeah, and again, we did saw a mirror composition in play after a really long time. For the past couple of weeks, we have seen a lot of variation in terms of the agent pick. So it was really great to see a mirror composition getting played out, and the entire raw mechanical skill, the utility play, whatever you can do, except for the fact that agent doesn't matter that really much because it's a completely a mirror composition. But for now, folks, here at Alienware Intel presents Alienware Gaming Saturday, I would like to remind you again, the entire event is happening at the Lucknow city located at Delhi Exclusive Store, present in Lucknow city located at Saratganj. If you are nearby it, if you are present in the city, make sure to take out some time out, go to the Delhi Exclusive Store, take a hands-on feel of Dell Alienware M16R2. But for now, folks, we'll take a short little break. Don't go anywhere, we'll be coming off after a short little break very soon. Hi folks, welcome back to the Alienware presents Alienware Gaming Saturday, hosted by the Esports Club. In the past couple of matches, we have witnessed everything: changes in the variation of agents getting picked up, matches getting drawn off for the first time ever in the season of 2025. We have seen teams playing head to head. We have seen one of those matches being very one-sided. But yes, folks, it's time for our next game. We'll be jumping down to our next game very shortly. But I have given my predictions today. Any predictions coming off from your side for our next game?
I think once again it's going to be a cutthroat competition, just like that. Just like the second game that we witnessed. I mean, there was a difference of 10 to 11 frags. I do believe that it's definitely one-sided, but at the same point, it really depends on how you spend those 9 minutes and 30 seconds into the particular game. And with respect to that, I do believe that it could be a cutthroat game. As we are diving deep into the competition, I think that's the only viable option for me to choose.
Okay, let's see. He is definitely going in for that option that we will see another head-to-head and cutthroat competition, where I think that maybe, even I agree with this. Might be a matchup where we see one of the team just whitewashing the other one with their victory page. But for now, folks, we just gonna have to wait and watch what's going to be the entire playout from both the teams. But meanwhile, make sure to subscribe to Alienware India's social pages, and also make sure to check out Intel India's social pages on Instagram and YouTube. And let me remind you, folks, if you are nearby in the Hazratganj at Dell Exclusive Store, make sure to visit down the Dell Exclusive Store, get a hands-on feel of Dell Alienware Ember 12 and R2 lineup of laptops. There are some amazing one beast that you need for all of your gaming, multi-streaming, multitasking, college tasks, everything. And it's an all-in-one solution for all of your gaming and professional needs. But our match has been started, folks, and look at the team names. It is Grandpa Aim facing the team named as Nice One. By the looks of it, Scars, come on, that is not how a Grandpa aims actually. Come on.
I think we have to wait. Pistol rounds are something which are definitely the kicking off grounds for a big fight, but at the same point, maybe a particular team is loose when it comes to those pistol fights, and they are very good when it comes to the retaliation, specifically in the sides of AR fights and maybe the sheriffs, cops, outlaws, marshals. Whenever that comes through, I am looking forward to it. Nice one. They are definitely looking nice with their play styles. Number of frags are looking quite decent. It's a fair share of frags that are coming through. Look at this beautiful exchanges being delivered. 9-5, there is a difference of 4 good frags, which is not that big of a difference. But then again, I'm waiting for that cutthroat competition till the end of this particular matchup. So things can change rapidly.
Things can change rapidly is what Raider feel, but I feel like, again, I'm going to switch my words. I feel like it's going to be a very one-sided affair between these two teams. This is going to be just one team. We're going to whitewash the other opponent with their victory page. But right now, it's going to be a Mandro to put down a headshot with the sheriff play on the side of Scars. Incandescence on the other end, struggling to make up his mark. But Azza was shut down in the corner. He finds the side of Aman Raza. But take a look what's happening from the side of Lazarus. He was able to get one. Backs out of the scenario. Aman Raza comes in, takes out the side of Scars, and get those back-to-back points, which led them onto the scoreline of 11-13 against the side of Nice One.
The damages are toppling out. Look at this, 11 to 15. Once again, nice one. They are taking the charge. For a brief moment, it really felt like that Grandpa aim is going to be back to the picture. And they're trying to be. It's not like that they are on the losing streak for a lot of period. They are constantly fighting back. They're constantly charging in. That's a good thing for them. The Lear, it is going to be a good one. But here comes the retaliation. 14 to 16. Yes, it is definitely looking like a cutthroat one so far. Both the teams, they are struggling. Both the teams, they are trying to pick up the pace. They are trying to evolve along the way. But the Reina, that's great. Scar on the other corner, both with the Guardians, were able to deliver. Again, when it comes to the HP, it's just not that easy to regain. But maybe some more amazing values will be coming through. Grandpa aim. It seems like that they are the one who are trying to chase the goals that are being already set by the sides of Nice One, which is not a very great sign when it comes to this kind of competition, because you need to be the one who is charging, so that in the last few seconds you have that advantage of doing whatever you want to or holding up the competition till the end.
Let's see how this is gonna turn out to be a head-to-head, but head-to-head into a white course as I predicted. But right now it's going to be a very head-to-head game where Grandpa aim is at now at 19, sorry, and the other team is at 24 frag points. Stage is about to end, folks, and the final stage is about to start. And as you know, in the final stage remains around for 5 minutes. So that's a huge time gap. That's a huge time gap where you can overcome all of your challenges that you're getting faced up from your opponent. Try to maneuver around a little bit more. Try to use your abilities a little bit more, the utilities present in your agent's character arsenal. So yeah.
Look at this, pretty cutthroat so far. Every now and then there's a usage of util, and then they're trying to flood in. 6 frags over difference. This is the first time when I can see a 6 frag difference, but the Blade Storm really worked out effortlessly, and there you go. One more beautiful pick. That too with that ultimate. Scars definitely has got some decent scars in his favor. Look at that. Amazing. Now that is a 8 frag difference. This is not the time to lose the battles, lose the duels. Raza, he is going to find a good pick, but as soon as that happened, there's a retaliation. The op, can it work? Let's see. Is it going to find some good value? No, not at all. Both the players lined in and they were able to deliver. But Aman Raza, he had some different plans to work with. 7 good frags of a difference. Both of them are going to swing. This is the best part that I'm looking forward to see from Nice One. That whenever they go down, they come back with heads high, spirit up high, and eventually both the players try to land the shots from same angle, and that's exactly what is working out really well for them.
Right now it's going to be the side of Nice One with a really nice lead of an average of 9 to 10 frag points. Is back-to-back kills are happening in from the side of Nice One, and they have definitely capitalized on the entire scenario, getting pressed apart, and slowly and steadily Grandpa and Grandpa's aim are gonna be the team to struggle to even get out of their spawn point right now.
Reina. Now it definitely looks like a one-sided affair for me as well, because of the way Nice One is playing. They are very dominating. Let's see if Aman Raza and his teammate are going to find some route in this particular play, because so far it definitely looks like a one-sided affair. Scars finds a good one. Aman Raza was taken down, and Lazarus also goes down. Now this one definitely is looking like a one-sided affair because of the fact that as soon as the Vandals are here, Incandescence and his teammate Scars is just going all in. The way they are fighting back is just so mesmerizing. Look at them, the one taps that are coming through. It's great, and you really have to have a very good amount of practice and the on board for this kind of one taps to come through. Amazing.
Now it's done, Dustin Raider. It's completely done, Dustin. Grandpa aim is at 31 and the other one is at 54, and the kind of shots coming in from the Scars, the kind of shots coming in from teammates are just way too good. Yes, every now and then Aman Raza or someone other from the side of Grandpa team are able to shut down the side of Nice One, but for the majority of the times it is going to be the side of Nice One to have an upper hand on the entire map.
Scars. Okay, finally Lazarus, he gets an off shot being connected. The problem right here is there is so much that needs to be happening. right here if they really want to have that advantage, because there is a difference of what 22 frags right now, guys. Okay, now it's 21, now it's 20, but 20 frags of a difference is again a huge difference that needs to be compensated. Beautiful, look at that, Scars, amazing shots from the corner.
Possibly opening, but it's going to be the side of ISO to take the side of Incandescence and his ultimate, and he will get denied eventually from Reina. So this is something very unlucky. This is something where you need to work upon. It's pretty much more than crystal clear on what is going to be the outcome of this entire game, Carnage.
Interesting. 38 to 62. Grandpa Aim constantly fighting back. I doubt that something different is going to happen right now. But
Yeah.
1 minute and 20 seconds. Not enough time. And as you can clearly see, Grandpa Aim, they do not have that momentum. They do have the urge of getting the points in their favor. The problem is, nice one, they have everything under their control.
Yeah. Everything under control, and they're actually just controlling the entire scenario right now. Almost thought that it will be the stage where we will see Grandpa's game taking that lead after they pass on to that 50 frag point mark, but even they are struggling right now to pass on 40 to 45. So it's hard for the side of Grandpa to make up a comeback right now, but looking at the side, nice one. They have completely positioned themselves to be definitely the winner for today's Alienware Gaming Saturday.
Interesting. 30 more seconds. I now can clearly see what kind of a difference this is going to be. It's a huge one, to be honest. I mean, not more than 50 points, but then again, 25 points plus of a difference is definitely a one-sided affair. A wholeheartedly said one-sided affair. And I'm very impressed with one guy, to be honest, and that is the Reina that is coming in from the sides of nice one, because the way that Reina is transferring the aim, the way this guy is just aiming onto the competition is just so amazing. It looks very cutthroat, to be honest.
Yeah. 74 to 51. Nice one at 74. Grandpa Aim was at 51. Up till stage 3, it was pretty intense, I would say, Reda. But in the final stage, the tables turned around for the other team.
I agree. In the final stage, I really thought that things will change, but never mind. Nice one was definitely a little bit more nicer. They were effective. They knew what they were doing. They knew how they have to kind of overshadow their opponent, and that's exactly what really worked out for them. So we have seen, I believe, 4 to 5 actions already, and in these 4 to 5 actions, this one definitely was the most one-sided affair that we have seen so far. So again, what a game from the sides of nice one. I really want to see what next is going to happen from their corner, because there are going to be certain other teams who are also dominating on their own corner in their own segments, because trust me guys, there are a lot of matches that are happening at the same point simultaneously in the store as well. If you really want to have an eye on everything, what you can really do is, if you are there in Lucknow or in Hazratganj, you can just go ahead and visit the exclusive store that is there and get the insight on both laptops and the games that are happening. Even the Mortal Kombat 1 action is also right over there, and we do have a meet and greet as well. We'll go for a short break for now, guys. Stay tuned, there will be many more actions. Welcome back once again, guys, to the Alienware presents the Alienware Gaming Saturdays. This is the IP which is hosted by the Esports Club. We have so far seen quite a few amazing actions, and now we are definitely looking forward to see what happens next and how the delivery of the winning streak is going to go in the favor of a particular team, and who is going to lose and who is going to be there on top with that smiley face in their favor. So I'm looking forward to it, how this game is going to be there. I mean, to be honest, the combinations are something that I'm really worried about, that which particular type of agents these individuals are going to bring in. Are there sentinels that are going to be there in the picture, or the duelists are going to be there? So far we have seen a lot of duelist picks. Sentinel, yes, we did saw a Cypher particularly coming through, but apart from that, not a lot of games with Cyphers. I believe we are already diving into the 7th action today, so yeah, there will be a lot of ups and downs in this particular matchup as well. This could be the one-sided competition or the cutthroat competition. Let's dive into the game itself so that we have a better idea of how the situation is going to turn out and what more is going to happen. Team Lazarus versus Rock Pirates. Intriguing names. We have Aizen coming in from the defense. Obviously, when it comes to a 2v2 scenario, there's nothing really called as the defensive side or the attacking side, but then again, those green and reds are the iconic sides of the game of Valorant. Lazarus finally strikes, takes one down. It's Mandro who has been taken down, and oh, intriguing, Mandro. We did saw this guy coming through, but maybe that was somebody else, because Aizen and Mandro, both of them now they are representing Team Lazarus, and it's a pretty tight-knit, well-fought, extremely amazing competition coming through so far amazingly. Aizen on the other corner shuts down Lazarus. Cyber Knight, he's also right there, shutting down the competition, making sure that he is lethal enough, making sure that he gets the right value. Aizen, Amon Raza, look at that, 7-5, good ratio. Oh, the usage of High Hunter, always amazing to see if we get to see some of those abilities being on par. And we are talking about Sentinels not being into the mix. Finally, we do have the Chamber coming through. That Chamber, it can be good, but at the same point, no flashes can hurt you a lot. Cyber Knight, he gets one with the Headhunter, instantaneously retaliates by taking down another one. Oh my god, it's a 3k already. That Headhunter and Ghost combination is really working out effortlessly. Now he needs to go ahead and get his HP back with the help of those heal orbs. Yes, he has taken the heal orb, once again wants to swing. He's gutsy enough to go for some hefty swings. Finally, will find the value or not, that is a different affair. Nah, that's just not going to happen. 12-9. Stingers are online. Players are fighting that instantly, retaliating so far. Lazarus, they do have the lead, and they continue to have that lead in their favor or not. That's what I really want to know. Rock Pirates, Lazarus strikes back. There's a sheriff available. Between switcheroos, but where's the rendezvous? I really want to see that ability being utilized, because with the rendezvous you can miss a shot and then you can instantaneously go back to your safest spot.
No distraction.
Kill contract. There's the chamber being caught into that kill contract. Oh my god, Cyber Knight was definitely amazing. He made sure that he's not going to be stuck in an open area so that he gets shot down. It's a good headshot for them. Lazarus retaliates. Monraza, he fights back as well. 16-40. Cutthroat competition. Great retaliation. 7 more minutes of action is left. Stage 3 is what we are welcoming right now. At 5 minutes and 43 marker or something like that, you'll get to see the final stage from where the real action will be online. But a trademark being appointed, I really thought somebody is going to get supplies in it, but the way that trademark was positioned, it was pretty evident from a long range. Worked out well for the lad. 20-17. Beautiful shots for the Bulldog. Another flash. 20-18. 21-18. Amazing Team Lazarus. They are just looking 22-18 now. Mandro. Cyber Knight, he fights back, shuts down Mandro as well. Raid fires is something which are going to be the part and parcel of this action, guys. And all of the people who are there in the live chat, I would like to urge all of you to make sure subscribe to the channel, check out the IP, and make sure to follow the socials of the Esports Club, because every single Saturday we are trying our little best to bring in the Alienware Gaming Saturday, and a lot of Saturdays are there with the Alienware Gaming Saturdays. From being just another Saturday to being the Alienware Gaming Saturday, That journey is obviously mesmerizing. For last 2 years, we have seen a lot of action with it. But Team Lazarus are not giving even a single opportunity to their opponent, as they are just striking all in. They're going all in at this point. They're just making sure that they get the upper hand. And here comes the final stage as well. 5 more minutes of this final stage. Let's see who's going to be on the upper hand. RGX operator in the hand. Op versus op. Storyline will be amazing. Goes in for the op shot. He's wanted to strike, never really worked out, but finally Aizen will connect. Brilliant. Lazarus, definitely the one-sided affair that we wanted to see is coming through from the sides of these Lazarus. They're not giving any opportunities. Whenever they're just going down, it's either Cyber Knight or due to their own mistakes. Most of the time, well, it's actually Cyber Knight. Look at that Headhunter, and after that, switching back to Vandal. Shuts down the competition. No skins to flaunt, but a lot of skills to flaunt. Amazing. Cyber Knight. He goes down, unfortunately. That's exactly why we say trade fires and the callouts are very, very important in a game like Valorant. If you don't have those, you're just a sitting duck over there. Going to get compromised for sure. Brilliant game. Good shots. Significant implications. I'm waiting for that as well. Cyber Knight. Kazan Aizen. Manraza also goes down 33 to 31. Good exchanges. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the moment where Rock Pirates are going to take the charge, because yes, it seems like that they are very keen on doing that. Thought the first maybe. That is also going to come through in no time. There's a good possibility of that. Cyber Knight. Look at him striking, giving out the damage that was required. Beautiful damage so far. 35 to 32. Manraza. Lazarus is down. He's down and out. 37 to 32. Aizen. There you go. As I thought that there will be a lead in the favor, the lead is just toppling down now. Who's going to take the charge, guys? What do you think? Is it Team Lazarus or Rock Pirates? Do let us know in the comment section, because now
you want to play,
just 3 more minutes are left.
Play.
3 flags over difference is what we have right now. It's not that huge, but then again a difference is a difference, and the Tour de France definitely worked out. Another beautiful shot. Look at that wall bangable shot. The impact was massive. Is he going to connect again? Not this time, not that easily. Has 2 more shots I believe left. Oh my god, he still connects. Beauty, beauty, that is just pure beauty. Lazarus, he strikes back. Raza has been shot down. No the force, but he needs to.
That works.
Just go ahead and get
I have them.
the upper hand when it comes to the HP. I don't know what Cyber Knight was trying to do at that point. He was pretty confused with his approach. Not really worked out for him. Oh my god, Aman Raza.
Ult is ready.
4 minutes, 30 seconds left. Constantly picking up some big
No
fights.
distractions.
Trying to get the upper hand. 47 to 40. 48 to 41. As the timer is running low, the difference is getting bigger and bigger. There's a banger of a difference that is coming through already from the defensive side. The Empress, unfortunately, was not that effective. That's an unfortunate play.
Making cover.
Hit and miss. 50 to 42. Final stage. Left with just 1 minute and 50 seconds more to go. In this period, anything can happen. Check if that value is going to come through or not. If that play is going to be effective or not. For in terms of giving a verdict, I do believe that right now the one who can have the upper hand is definitely going to be Team Lazarus, due to the fact that they have the upper hand, they have the advantage, they have the mental balance in their favor. But on the other corner, Rock Pirates is a team which is also constantly trying to fight back, specifically Cyber Knight. I'm happy about the way this guy is playing. To be honest, the trade fires are working brilliantly for him. The way he is approaching to a particular fight is also pretty amazing. Look at that, Cyber Knight. But Aman Raza instantaneously retaliates. Lazarus, he fights back as well. Last minute left. Last 60 seconds. I think in this period, 7 frags over difference can be compensated. It's not that tough of a job. But then again, the way these opponents are acting on, it is definitely going to be a little bit difficult. But I have my doubts regarding those AWP being utilized in the play. You can actually go with some different weapons. You can choose to go with the Phantom or even Odin. But choosing an off, that too in a segment where you are already on the losing end, is not that wise of a choice. And seems like that it is going to cost them what, 60 to 50 now. 30 more seconds left. 10 5 of difference. Cutthroat? Nah, I don't think so. It's definitely a one-sided affair that Team Lazarus is trying to prove. But the reality is definitely coming out as a cutthroat match. Look at Rock Pirates. Now 13 5s of a difference is already there. Oh, amazing! This was missing. This was really something that was missing from Momin Raza. And as he is fighting back constantly, he's going miles ahead, shutting down his competition. They qualify for the next. They qualify to the next stage with a difference of 14 amazing frags. That's a brilliant advantage. That's a brilliant game being delivered from the sides of Team Lazarus. As the name suggests, they are the one who are definitely meant to be the winners. So amazing. Great game coming in from the corner. Now my expectations are that in the next matchup, whenever they are going to face their opponent, they continue maintaining this reign of terror. Then only they will have that upper hand against the competition. So yeah, congratulations to where they were able to play. But let's see what is going to happen in the near future, because so far 7 games are done and we have seen quite a few one-sided matches. Not a lot of cutthroat game except the first one, which was a draw. So now we'll take a short break, and after that we'll be back to see what happens next. Welcome back once again, guys, to the Alienware presents the Alienware Gaming Saturdays. This is hosted by the Esports Club, and so far the competition has already given us 7 beautiful matches. And in these 7 matches, out of these 7 matches, I would like to say around about 6 matches were pretty much one-sided. The only one that I really can consider a cutthroat competition was the first one, where we got to see a draw. But now, guys, the 8th one and the final one for this day, particularly 4th of Jan, is going to come through. So I'm looking forward to it, how this game is going to turn out. So let's dive into the action for the very first time once again in this 8th matchup and see what is different in this particular matchup, as we are very close to the grand finale now. 10 Sims, Mandro, these two teams taking part. We have Fake and his teammate. And when it comes to the composition of agents, Arena, a Jet, from the other side a Phoenix and an ISO. So yes, we do have duelists, but mix of everything, to be honest. 4 different duelists are coming through. Good flash, the curveball definitely hit, but Fake was able to retaliate. Legacy on the other corner will shut down Aizen as well. Brilliant plays so far are coming through. Legacy, look at that Legacy that he's trying to maintain. The way he's playing is definitely an eye candy. Now with the ball, he walked in with a decent amount of HP. Never really worked out for him. 3-3, that's what the score is. Remember, guys, in 9 minutes and 30 seconds, the history will be written, out of which already the first minute is about to go down. And the lead, it is looking very cutthroat. Nobody has really got a very good lead in the paper. 1 point or 2 point lead is something which is just very easy to kind of turn down. So yeah, that's exactly where I think things are taking a little bit more. Challenges will be coming in, and I'm looking forward to it if something different is going to happen in this particular matchup. So far, fair share of raids, good retaliations, iconic moments, all of that are being created already. 7-6. Now sheriffs, stingers and specters will be available in no time. They were able to break down the ISO shield. Can they break down the hopes as well? Yes, they did. Aizen and Fake. Beautiful play coming in. And today there are so many Aizens coming through in the game. From Lucknow, I do believe there are a lot of anime fans. But Fake is a fan of sheer aim and gun power, because this guy is not letting it go. Every now and then
Rain is down.
retaliates, every now and then shuts down the competition, and he shows the right place of his competition. Fake, oh my god, look at that satisfying pick from his corner. He gets not just 1 but 2. I think shutting down Fake is going to be one of the biggest challenges from the sides of 10 Sims. I was not 10 Sims but Mandro, to be honest, because if Mandro can overcome that challenge, maybe they're going to be the winning force. But so far it just feels highly unlikely. Look at him, already on to the 9th one. Brilliant. He needs 1 more to get to a total of respectable 10, and he did get that 10th frag as well. 16-18, difference of a double, and from 10 you won't get to see any particular number being raised. So you can just count on how many prizes this guy got. Now he's on 12. That is just amazing. That is just brilliant. That is just unforgiving, honestly. Uh-oh, look at that. Fake missing a lot. Oh my god, after 12 kill streak, this guy finally went down. Amazing. 20-10. Aizan surprises, comes from the back, shuts down 2 of their opponent. 22-11. And we know what's going to happen next. Shots being taken. Aizan. Let's wait and watch what's next. Kyoko Misser. We have good shots coming in from his corner as well, but the problem is those shots are occasional. Fake, that guy, he's for real. The way he's playing is something on a different level. I think he has grinded a lot of 1v1 duels, and he's just looking great. Of course, his HP is looking lower, but look at that, the way he retaliates. I mean, isn't that amazing? Has to go for the heal op. Has got a Reaver Vandal in his hand and was able to judge his competition pretty well. Shuts down 1, might get 2. Oh my god, he fails to do it again. But the job is pretty much done. He's still having that upper hand in his favor. 26-17 now. 10 Sims. Bye. That's great. 28-18. Every single ounce of energy has already been jolted over there. We're getting the right values. Legacy Can he maintain that legacy? Can he bring on that upper hand? That's what we want to see. And I was talking about a lot of fights, but look at this. We are already on to the final time, the final stage. This last remaining 50 frag or maybe 60 frags that we are going to see in this picture for the last remaining 5 minutes are going to be very intriguing. I really want to see a score bigger than 50 to 70. We got to see it from team Nice One, I believe. They were able to get a total score of 72.
Target down.
The competition was like close to 50. So let's see if that kind of a game will be there in this particular matchup or not. So far 7-5 over difference is pretty evident, pretty clear that 10 sims, they're looking great. Aizan, beautiful, beautiful. I'm happy about the way Aizan is playing, and I'm happy about the way this guy known as Fake is playing. He's just looking very, very dominant. Has got a very good idea. And guys, let me remind you once again, all of this action is actually happening on the Alienware M16 R2 laptops. So you can clearly see no jitters, no lossless, no lag type of equation is going to be there. It's basically a lossless, high refresh rate competition that you are going to get in titles like Valorant, even in Mortal Kombat. The games can be big, AAA rated, but at the same point, Alienware M16 R2 laptop is the one which can, I do believe that, handle it. And if you really want to have the right justification of it, what you can do is just basically visit any nearest Alienware exclusive store. They'll get you all the information that is required regarding these laptops, because trust me, these are the newest in line, the best in line. 36 to 29, 3.5 minutes more to go. Who's gonna keep the closure in their favor, guys? Still, it's very close, honestly. I don't think so we are going to see a 70 frag marker type of scoreline, but then again, I do feel that we are going to see a difference of close to like 6 to 10 points of a difference. Is it going to happen or not? Time will tell. Fake on the other corner. It's like he's once again back into the picture, because for a brief moment, specifically in stage 2 and stage 3, he was on the back foot. But now that he has got the right idea of what he can do, he's back. The Kurunami knife set is also amazing. Now Kyoko B Messer, he's trying to move in. There goes the Blade Storm. Unfortunately, that Blade Storm will not find even a single pick, so that ult is actually in vain. But Fake, with that weapon, with that gun of his own, he's still valuable. Oh my lord, oh, look at this. Kyoko B Messer is super duper low, so only Lord can save him right now. But it seems like that Fake, he's a real deal at this point. He knows when to strike, he knows how to do it. Cloudburst comes in, beautiful advantage being delivered, but no legacy. That's beautiful. I mean, the Cloudburst was there, the Leer was there, but still this guy was able to strike. That's one way to deal with the adversaries. 3k already, 3 kills streak. Can he maintain that? Can he bring more and more value? Tokyo Beamers got that jet slacking because of the fact that dash was available. He utilized that dash, but unfortunately he got stuck onto the wall. Not a very good scene for him. 10 sims. What's next, guys? What do you think? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna deliver? 45 to 38, 45 to 39. Ultobs are also spawning, so players who are not ready with their ults, they can utilize that Ultop and breathe back with that ultimate. For example, Kyokyo Beamer, but Kyokyo Beamer is going to receive some lead onto his body, and as he goes down, the other two will strike back. 47 to 39. Now this is not at all the time where you can let go the lead. So let's see what Aizan and Fake are going to do in order to just be in control for that lead. Oh my god, beautiful. Fake not given a single opportunity. As soon as the play comes off their spawn area, they are compromised, they are sent back to the spawn. Look at that, Fake already on a 4k. That's great, that's amazing. And it's a 5k, babam babam, there you go. Beautiful. 53 to 40. Last 1 minute, as the in-game narrator told us. Fake unstoppable. He's eyeing on something big at this point, and that biggest achievement would be winning the very first Alienware Gaming Saturdays of 2025, making that history under his banner. And I think that's pretty much possible because of the way he plays, because of the way he delivers, because of the way he fights back. I think that is something which was definitely important, impactful, and justified as well. Some more amazing shots. Fake with that reverse vandal. Oh, so much satisfying shots are coming through. The sounds that are coming from those barrels are amazing. 60 to 44. 14 frags, 16 frags of a difference, my bad, is already here. Last few seconds remaining, and I think it's just going to go only higher. We might get to see a 20 frag difference as well.
My ult's ready.
Okay, Bleedstorm
gotta wait.
activated. 19 frag difference. Where's the last one? Can he get it? Nah, there you go. The timer ran out. The difference is of 19 big frags, guys. 10 Sims clearly is the winner. No doubt in that. I was expecting that this one might be a little bit more cutthroat because of the fact that we are narrowing down in terms of the competition. This was the last match that was supposed to be on the broadcast. I really thought that this one is going to be a close one, but no, that's not at all the case. 10 Sims, they had a clear intention that they are going to just obliterate their opponent, win with a great margin in the favor, and really worked out for them. So, what a match. Kudos to their performance. I have to say that this day was pretty amazing. From the very onset of the competition, we got to see the first particular matchup where we got to see a draw. 48 to 48 was the scoreline, I believe, and after that, in the very next match, we got to see a difference of 15 to 16 frags. Then in the next match, in the third one to be precise, we got to see a difference of 11, then 7, then 20 plus frags of a difference. So slowly, gradually, as we went deeper into the competition, my expectations were now is the time when we are going to see the cutthroat competition. But no, it was really turning out to be a one-sided affair today into the whole competition. We started with a very good offensive start from both the sides, but then in the later stage we got to see clearly a particular team winning and the other one really struggling into the competition. But this was all about the very first action of Alienware Gaming Saturdays, which is proudly presented by the Alienware and Intel, hosted by the Esports Club. We'll be seeing you in the next one, guys, in the next Saturday, hopefully. So till then, I would like to just urge you all to just go ahead and follow the socials of the Esports Club, because all the updates regarding who is going to win in Mortal Kombat 1 and Valorant as well will be delivered onto you guys on that particular social media handle of Instagram of the Esports Club. So make sure to follow them. We'll be seeing you onto the next week. Till then, peace out. Thank you for joining us. Bye bye.